Gathered friends, listen again to our legend of the Bionicle. Hello everyone, I'm Duckbricks, and here on Amaja-Nui Tales, we will be diving into the diverse characters of Bionicle. Today, we will explore more about the agile Dark Hunter assassin, Lariska. Lariska was a deadly assassin and a trusted Dark Hunter of her leader, the Shadowed One. She was cold-hearted, tough, and not afraid to kill others. Due to her deadly nature, many Dark Hunters feared her. She was known to be fast, agile, and acrobatic. She rarely stayed still. She was stealthy and had her senses sharp enough to detect hidden beings, including users of the Kanohi Vol attack. She was also skilled in hand-to-hand combat and was well trained in a variety of weapons, although she preferred throwing daggers. She was a teal-armored, slim being about the size of a Toa. Her left arm was completely mechanical after being punished by her leader. She had the ability to wear and use Kanohi like the rest of her species, and she usually carried sets of throwing daggers, which she sometimes coated with poison. She also carried a set of proto-steel combat daggers originating from the island of Ninra. These weapons were given to her as payment for the Dark Hunter's services from the secretive Order of Amaja-Nui. Lariska started her life on an unknown island where every day was a battle for survival. She became a Dark Hunter and was later challenged by the Skakti Hakan, who also wanted to become a Dark Hunter. The two fought, with Lariska winning the battle with a knife at his throat. Hakan held a grudge after the assassin after his humiliating defeat. Later on, Lariska went on a mission and kept some of the spoils for herself. After the Shadowed One discovered this, he was angered. Lariska had her left arm sliced off with the tissue damaged beyond repair as punishment and as a reminder of her disloyalty. A Dark Hunter inventor created a completely mechanical arm for her as a replacement. Years later, Lariska was among the other Dark Hunters sent to raid the city island of Metru Nui under the direction of her leader, which turned into a war against the Toa and Dark Hunters. During the war, the assassin confronted Toa Mangai of Air Nidiki alone. But instead of killing him, Lariska offered the Toa to betray his fellow Toa to win the island for the Dark Hunters. Nidiki agreed and planned to lead the entire army of Toa into a canyon to be ambushed. However, the Toa Mangai of Fire, Likon, discovered his plan and sent over a reinforcement of over 300 Toa in a surprise counterattack. The Dark Hunters were defeated and sent back to their headquarters of Odina along with Nidiki. The Shadowed One punished Lariska for her loss, but despite this, she became close friends with Nidiki as he joined the Dark Hunters. Lariska later went with the Toa of Air and another Dark Hunter, Kreka, to steal prototype Zammer launchers on Ninra. She created a distraction while the other two stole the weapons. After fulfilling the mission, the Vortex Rudaka came to Odina, looking for training. Lariska discouraged Nidiki from talking to the visitor, but the Toa did anyway. During the night, the assassin witnessed Nidiki's mutation by Rudaka and quickly left the scene, feeling guilty for her friend's transformation. Later on, Lariska was assigned to kill a Toa of Gravity. After training in zero gravity with the use of levitation Kanoka discs, she succeeded in her mission, and upon her return, she was assigned as the temporary leader of the Dark Hunters, while the Shadowed One and his servants went to Metru Nui to investigate the deaths of Nidiki and Kreka. Lariska was later hired to join a group of expendables consisting of Rutaka, the Titan Brutaka, the exiled Makuta Spiria, the Baraki warlords Karapar and Takadox, and the half-Skakti Vezar. The group was assigned to find and release the former leader of the Brotherhood of Makuta, Makuta Miserix. Unknown to her, she had been hired by the Order of Amaja-Nui in their preparations to take down the Makuta race. She followed the others while they were sailing away on a boat from the island of Stelt. When Spiria tried to take control of the boat, Lariska used hand signals to tell a group of flawed species to ambush Spiria's army of reptilian Zyglak near the island of Zakaz. Brutaka later introduced her to the team. The group soon traveled to a distant, barren island to collect weapons for their rescue of Miserix. They were then attacked by the powerful being, Khong. Lariska attempted to argue with the entity, but then had her mind read and was quickly knocked unconscious. Learning about the state of the Matoran universe through her mind, Khong became outraged, although later allowed the group to leave the island after Lariska gained consciousness. The group later arrived to Miserix's prison, the island of Ardadax. After going through numerous traps and confrontations, Lariska arrived at the chamber where Miserix was imprisoned. After the group discussed with Miserix, she proceeded to find a weak link on the chains holding the Makuta and destroyed them. Lariska and the group then fought off against Rahi called Clack within the chamber. She was soon knocked unconscious by Miserix after the Makuta unleashed a power scream to fend off the Rahi. Once Miserix broke out of his prison, Lariska and the group flew away on Miserix's back as they went north. Lariska then returned to Odina to assist the Order of Amaja-Nui in their war against the Brotherhood of Makuta. After Makuta Pterodax took over the Matoran universe, she and the Dark Hunter Guardian joined a rebel team led by Toa of Fire Tahu and met on the desolate island of Karzani. After being ambushed by robotic Exotoa controlled by Pterodax, the team was saved by Toa of Earth Onua. After being informed that a pool of mysterious energized protodermis was creating Rakshi on the Order's headquarters of Daxia, the group traveled to Daxia and successfully destroyed the source. Lariska later split off from the team, and after the defeat of Makuta Pterodax, she moved over to the newly reformed planet of Spherus Magna.
If you'd like to see more tales, check out our channel and our videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is the way of the Bionicle.